for another live stream. I am excited. I'm always excited. Now, yesterday I wasn't that excited, but today I'm kind of excited because it's an easy dinner. Like always, I try to make an easy dinner. Chicken dinner today. It's basically arroz con pollo. I've done this dish before. I've done all my dishes before sometime at some point in my life. But I've been lately streaming and recording them, right? But this is an easy dish. Yesterday, I filleted a chicken and I made a chicken stew, a caldo de pollo, and I saved the chicken breast. And I said, you know what? I'll do something tomorrow. Today, I said, whoa, it's dinner time, and I don't know what to do for dinner. And I remembered. I got a chicken breast in the refrigerator. Let's make some arroz con pollo. I made some rice yesterday, too. If you didn't see yesterday's stream, yeah, I made some Mexican rice. I wasn't able to finish the video, but a few minutes after the stream was over, I was able to lock in that rice, and it turned out all right. So I'm going to use my rice. I'm going to use that chicken breast. And the most important thing about this chicken breast is the marinade. Like many times, the marinade. Come on now. Very easy marinade. Hopefully I'm done within 30 minutes. Like always, I try to be. Let's wash my hands. Washing the hands of the day. And we wash our hands. There you go. Get a little bit of a towel. Ooh, I gotta clean more hand towels. I gotta clean more towels. Marinade. Once our marinade is ready, our dinner is ready. That's how fast it is. What's up, Jam Pugie? I'm having a bad day. Why are you having a bad day? How can I cheer you up? This is how you get a better day. Start getting some blood flow, and then all of a sudden that blood is gonna reach, that oxygen is gonna reach into your head. Take a deep breath. Forget about that bad day, because guess what? There's gonna be another day tomorrow, and another one, and another one, and another one, and then you're gonna look back and say, you know, that bad day wasn't that bad. Yeah, you'll have bad days. Everyone's got bad days. And I don't want you to feel that I'm making your day a lot less. It's up to you. You can have the worst day of your day, and guess what? It's the worst day of your day to you. So yeah, don't compare it to nobody else. It's your bad day, so own your bad day. But I'm just reminding you, there will be bad days. Life is a roller coaster. Okay, let's get into our chicken. Look at that. We got chicken breast. We're gonna fillet, we're gonna marinate, and we're gonna, boom, get ready with it. Dealing with raw chicken, I'm gonna use my plastic cutting board. Looks like my beautiful wife just arrived. We're gonna get our chicken breast. Ooh, it's been bleeding out. Oh, it's still got all the bone in there. Got a little extra piece, a little wings in here. We'll save these wings. Anyways, yesterday, you know what I found out? I found out that yesterday I was streaming and I accidentally put the audience as for kids. And so I was like, why is there no one watching this? So I only had 4 views yesterday. Big shout out to my 4 views from yesterday. 4 kids. There was no comments because it was audience for kids. My art for my Mega Man X story got destroyed by a fire when I was cooking. No! Well, maybe the beauty about having your own creativity. What's up, my beautiful woman? How was your trip?
My trip?
Yeah, how was your drive home?
Oh, pretty bad.
Well, anyways, Jam Pukey, I'm telling you. See, my wife just had a bad day too. Oh, my baby's sleeping. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that sometimes the video you're recording, sometimes you're gonna get your memory corrupted and you won't be able to upload your hard work, right? Because the video was corrupted, the audio got messed up, whatever happened, and you're gonna be like, damn, that was the best thing I could have done. But the beauty about being yourself and being creative is that all that knowledge is still in your head and you can replicate it or even make it better. This reminds me of a story of Dr. Dre. You know Dr. Dre? Hip hop legend. Dr. Dre was signed to Def Jam Records, and he had an amazing catalog of music. And something, just to get the story short, they basically said, we own all your music. What are you going to do about it? And you know what Dr. Dre said? He said, you know what? Take it. I don't care. I can make more. I am the tool. So he made even better music. And that's what I'm trying to tell you, Jam. I'm sorry you lost your progress, but it's in you and you can make even more. Would you say, will Jesus love you? Jesus love you, help. Huh. Mm. Yeah. We're gonna have a conversation. My baby's sleeping. Anyways, let's separate the bone from our chicken breast. That's what I've been trying to do this whole time. But I just get carried away in conversation. Okay. Looks like my baby's still sleeping. Okay. Let me go. Let me get this going.
Are you willing to mute yourself?
Yeah. I'm gonna have a conversation on mute. Give me a second. All right, check this out. Basically, what's gonna happen next is I'm gonna get a little plastic wrap and I'm gonna mash my chicken down. I'm gonna hammer it down. This way, I'll have a thinner piece of chicken and it'll increase the surface area, thus reducing the cooking time, right? I make my first gameplay video. Right on, Jam. Good on you. Thank you. Great, good vibe. Positive. I love positive vibes. That's the way the world should move, with positive vibes. So I got my rolling pin. We're just gonna lightly crush this down. Look at this. Very easy, very healthy. I'm just using the weight of the roller. I'm not even like mashing hard. All I'm doing, I'm trying to make a little schnitzel, right? Like a little pork chop. No, what is it called? Pork tender, like a tenderloin. Pork tenderloin. Oh, that's not a good description. A pancake, a chicken pancake. That's what I'm trying to do. Marcel Powell. What's up, Marcel Powell? Anyways, we got our piece of chicken. It's been beautifully flattened. We're gonna flatten the other one. We're gonna move to the other chicken. You can't even see. Let me show you. There you go. This, I'm telling you, this just makes it easier to cook, faster. That's beautiful. I love it. Now, for my seasoning, for my marinade. I was gonna use this, but nah, I'm not gonna use this. I'm gonna waste the bag. So I'm just gonna use a container. All right, this is it. This is it. Little chicken in there. Baby, look at that. Look how thin. That's what we want. And then we got, I saved the tenderloins. Look at that. If you like that Raisin Canes, this is all they use, tenderloins. Chick-fil-A also uses tenderloins. This is what we got. Might as well add it all in there. Dirty chicken surface. Let's clean it out.
What do you think we should do?
Let's give it today, all right? And if he wakes up tomorrow, still fuzzy, yeah, we give him to the top. Yeah, just leave it there. Come on over. Come on over. Let's go party. I gotta wash this. Get a little soap. Get that chicken party. Get all that chicken party away. Are you gonna watch? Do you want to watch the Spider-Man movie today? I mean, July 30th, I think, is when it comes out.
Which one?
The new Spider-Man movie.
Oh.
You interested in watching it in the theater? Hey, who's watching the new Spider-Man movie? It looks pretty good. We will. All right. We're ready to start our chicken dinner. That's it. You know, just because I already pre-mashed my chicken, I don't even worry about letting it marinate for a while. But the real question is, how are we gonna marinate it? Hear me out, my love. I'm talking in real life to my love. I was thinking, I usually this is my go-to marinade for chicken.
Pickle.
No. Mayo, cilantro, lime. So the grease from the mayo just blends in perfectly. And just gives it that freshness, aroma. The cilantro, cilantro lime, come on. So it's like a cilantro chicken. Very simple, right? 3 ingredients. That's a great marinade. What do you think of that? Or have some leftover sauce, leftover salsa I made. This is tomato, dried chilies, vinegar. So it's a sour, spicy. You know, it's got the spice. So it's gonna be a spicy chicken. It's gonna be red and it's gonna be spicy, a little different.
You know I like different and you know I like spicy.
Let's go. We're going spicy. So I got some left, and another thing I love
using up all
I love using all this stuff. That's the beauty of a good home cook, right? If you're a home cook, you're trying to find ways to see what you can do with what you have. How can I use this before it goes bad, right? Gotta make my money. Gotta use my money that I already spent. Might as well actually use it. Sunk cost fallacy. What is that? What's a sunk cost fallacy? It's when you don't want to get out of your investment already. So you're there, even though you don't like this food, you're still eating it like, and you're just not really enjoying it. That's a sunk cost fallacy, I'd say. Would you say that's a good sunk cost fallacy? Mm-hmm. Anyways, let's throw in our salsa. Look at that. That is just beautiful. What is that? Jane Guerrero. Hey, do you remember me? Of course, Jane, of course. Any Jane Guerrero, I will always remember a Jane Guerrero. Yeah, Jane Guerrero. Woo! Well, I'm glad you tuned in. Do you remember me? Yeah. All right, there you go. So we got our salsa in there. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna poke some holes with my fork, my trident. No, it's not a trident, a fordant. Would you call it a fordant?
It's a fork.
Oh, it's a fork. You're right. Duh. So does that mean that a fork with three prongs?
It's a threek, yeah.
Oh, that's not a trident?
No, it's a threek.
A threek? Oh, the more you know.
I'm just kidding. It's a trident.
Oh, it is the trident. All right. So this is not a fordant. It's an extra fork. The fork is the actual name. There you go. I'm learning as I live. Like we are all, right? We're all still learning. And you're never gonna stop learning. Anyways, that's gonna be delicious. Look at that. Just spicy. I know it's acidic because it's got a lot of vinegar, and it's very spicy because I added a lot of chili peppers. It's got a little tomato in there. Now here's another thing. Because this is a sour salsa, I need to add a little bit of grease, a lubricant. So I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil. Olive oil in the mix. Look at that. This is gonna be our lubricant. There you go. Now, Jane Guerrero, let me tell you, Jane Guerrero. Now, I remember those emojis, Jane Guerrero. And not a lot of people use those. So, I do remember that. All right. So, we got the olive oil in here. Wait, were you making banana bread with your family, Jane? Was that you? Because if that was you, then I do remember you. I'm eating cheesecake. Oh, baby. Is it the baked cheesecake or non-baked cheesecake? Did you buy it or did you make it? Preferably, I like the one they sell at the Walmart that is like a wheel of cheesecakes, and it has like different types of cheesecake cuts. It's like 4 different types. That's my favorite cheesecake. Anyway, this is ready. We're ready to put it in the fire. Let's get our skillet. Are you good?
Mm-hmm.
Come over here. Get the light on. Fire. We are on a cold surface. You know what? We're gonna throw it in like that. We're gonna throw it on a cold surface. Makes it easier. Cold surface right there, full of chili sauce. And this is just a reminder that if you guys have a little bit of chicken breast and you don't know what to do with your chicken breast, you're tired of that chicken and broccoli, or whatever way you like to make your chicken, grab whatever you got in your pantry, whatever dressing you got in your refrigerator, add it up, and I promise you it's going to be delicious. But it's got to be something that you enjoy. You can't just add like random stuff that you don't even know what it's going to taste like. Like, I already know this is going to taste good because I know this sauce is delicious. So, if you like pickle juice, brine it in that leftover pickle juice. If you like mayo and ranch, add some ranch. Ooh, ranch chicken is delicious, promise you that. What else? A little mustard. Things that you enjoy. A little barbecue chicken, right? Some leftover sauce that you're not eating. So anyways, we're on medium heat. I'm just gonna pour the rest right there. And you know what? I'm trying to remember what was in here. I think it was just chili peppers and tomato and yeah, not a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna add, this is what I'm gonna add. I'm gonna add garlic powder. You can never go wrong with a little garlic. Right on top, there you go. And another thing is that I don't remember how salty this is. It's somewhat salty, it's a little briny. I know it's a little briny, but I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt, There it is, right on every fillet. This isn't a fillet, this is a made up piece of, it's like a fillet made out of chicken tenders and mashed up pieces. I just didn't want to throw them away. All right, we got that. Maybe something green? Nah. We already have the acidity from our vinegar. I was gonna sprinkle some lime, but we don't need to add. We don't need to add lime. Jampuki, you made the cheesecake. Right on. Right on. This reminds me of the time I made a cheesecake. When I was on deployment, we had a little defact area, and you can grab whatever you want to eat. They had a little refrigerated section, and I grabbed a little bit of cheese, cream cheese. You can just grab a whole cream cheese for yourself, take it to your room. I grabbed some cream cheese, and I took it to my room, and I just saw a YouTube video on how to make a no-bake cheesecake. I think I had a little bit of, I'm a little too loud, my baby wants attention. What's up, baby? Yeah, I think I had a little vanilla extract, some sugar, and then you just make a crust out of like crackers or cookies, whatever I had. And that's that's the recipe of a no-bake cheesecake. Just cream cheese, sugar, a little vanilla extract, maybe little drops of lemon. Mix a lot. And then, yeah, you got to make your cracker crust. Just whatever cookies I had, I just crushed them. I made a little base. And then I did have a little small refrigerator, so I just stored it in there. I went off duty, and then I came back for the rest of the evening, and I enjoyed a little no-bake cheesecake. If you guys want to try it out, look it up, no-bake cheesecake on your favorite AI search engine. Or your favorite search engine, and I promise you, they're gonna tell you what I just told you. Anyway, so let's look back at our chicken. That's just looking beautiful. What else do I have to use in my refrigerator? Oh, look at this. If you have vinegar on jalapenos, you could just use this brine as well to marinate your chicken. It's gonna be delicious, spicy, jalapeno-y. But I'm gonna use leftover rice from yesterday, and I think I've had some leftover beans. Maybe not enough, but it's good enough beans to make a little dish. Beans and rice. That's always in a Mexican household. Mostly beans and tortillas. Oh, my question is, do you want tortillas with this dish? Nah, I do like to. I remember when I was a kid. Was that? Yeah, we're trying to be healthy. It's gonna be healthy. But what I was trying to say is, when I was a kid, I enjoy a taco, the corn tortilla full of rice. It's so funny, when you're a kid, you don't really care about nutrition, just about what tastes good. And yeah, now I look at it and I'm like, oh, carbs on carbs, right? A carb taco. But I still eat it. A little rice taco, maybe sprinkle a little lime, a little hot sauce. Ooh, how's this looking? We're on medium heat. Let it cook. Let's get back to our microwave. Chef Mike is in the mix. Chef Mike is always helping us cook. There you go. This is rice from yesterday. Sopa de arroz. That's beautiful. If you guys want to know how to make it, like I said, search engine, sopa de arroz, Mexican rice. Now, if they tell you to add paprika, you're looking at the wrong place. I don't know who's putting paprika. I know paprika's red and it'll make your food red. But Mexican rice doesn't get red from paprika. It gets red from tomato sauce. Oh, I'm such a food snob. All right, there you go. How's our chicken doing? Looking good. I like it. Let's check the undercarriage. We're not flipping yet. We're just checking how it looks from underneath. And it looks like it's still not brown enough for my liking. I want it to get that beautiful, you know that beautiful pancake brown you get underneath a good pancake? That beautiful golden brown from a pancake. That's what I'm looking for. The smells in the air are vinegary and spicy, just for your information. We're still on medium heat. We gotta be careful. We don't wanna burn our chicken, so we're keeping it on medium heat. What was that? Oh, that was Chef Mike. Chef Mike is ready. Gotta look for this. There you go. You know what I should start doing? I should start making little kitchen utensils. Little homemade chicken utensils. To support my channel. I'll get a little spoon rest. I'd buy a little spoon rest for myself. Get the A-Man UFO spoon rest. Or just get it off Temu for $1. That chicken looks delicious. Thank you very much, Janet Guerrero. You didn't answer me. Janet, were you the one who was making a banana bread with your mom? Or was that another Janet Guerrero? Oh, it's smelling a little brown. It's smelling a little burnt, so I'm gonna flip. Check this out. Look at that. I can already tell just by smell these things are beautiful. Look at that. Little burnt edges. It's fine. It's fine. Look at that. So what I can smell, something that you guys are not smelling, is that some of the sugars from the tomato are caramelizing in there, because the tomato has a little bit of sugar. And so I can smell a little bit of burnt sugar, which is not a good sign, because then the whole side of my pan is going to start burning. I'm going to get smoky everywhere, and then I'm gonna start staining my chicken black, making me believe that I'm burning my chicken, but I'm not burning my chicken. The thing is the burnt sugars from that tomato. They're burnt. They're tasting bitter. Burnt sugar doesn't taste good. It could potentially ruin a dish. But luckily, it's not a lot. It's not a lot of burnt sugar, so we're good. We're good. Raul Sharma, what's up? My friend from India. Are you from India? I know you told me you're Indian, but I don't know if you're watching from India. My Hanuman friend. All right, there you go. This is still a little cold, right in the center. That's the thing about microwaves. The microwaves, they don't travel in a good way. That's why you need to have the spinning tray underneath. And so, because the waves are traveling in a weird way, I can't really describe how the waves move in the microwave. But that's why you need that spinning plate underneath, so you can distribute the microwaves throughout the water particles in your food. Don't be afraid of microwaves. I know some people out there believe that microwaves give you cancer. I mean, they kind of do if you just have it on and you stick your hand in it. I don't know if they give you... Do microwaves give you cancer, my love?
Not if you operate them correctly.
There you go. Not if you operate them correctly. Yeah, Hanuman! I'm going to the supermarket with my mom and sister. All right, Janet. Make sure you check out the clearance section. Hey, I'm a sucker for a deal. And if you get the good stuff from the clearance section, ooh, it better be something good. Another quick tip. If you're at the supermarket, don't be afraid of store brands. You're saving money. They taste kind of the same. Not always. Most of the time. I know cereal. When I was younger, I remember I enjoyed cereals. I don't buy cereals anymore, but I enjoyed cereals, and I would go to the store brands, and I would think that it's like, oh, it's the same. It's the same. You get a bigger bag of these Frosted Flakes for almost half the price. But no, it's not the same. They don't taste the same. You can, if you're an actual cereal aficionado, a cereal connoisseur, you know the quality's not the same. You can't fool someone that really loves their brand, right? Like Flamin' Hot Cheetos or Frito-Lay and stuff like chips, like potato chips is not a big deal, like Lay's versus store brand. But like Flamin' Hot Cheetos or Doritos, oh, they can't replicate those recipes. They just cannot do that. What's your favorite game? Great question. I have a few, but my get-go favorite game is Super Smash Brothers, actually. Great question, thank you. But some people don't consider Super Smash Brothers a game because it's just kind of like a fighting game, and it's like all the franchises fighting together. Then I would say my favorite video game was The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past for the Super Nintendo. That was a great game. Yep, this is burning. Me and my talking. All right, last flip. I think I might have overcooked these. These shouldn't have been more than 10 minutes. Nothing worse than a dry chicken. Shoot. Nothing worse than dry chicken. Let's check out internal temperature. The heat is off. We're looking 165 on the thickest part. We're at 156, 157. All right, we're gonna bring it back up a little bit. We're at 160. Pretty close. I give it maybe 5 minutes. Oh, this one's super. This is 180. Yeah, this is definitely dry. That was definitely a dry piece of chicken. Let's get it out of here. I can feel how this is a dry chicken. My bad, my bad. And look, remember I was telling you about all the burnt sugars? That's all burnt sugars right there. What's that? Look at that. Yeah, these are all very dry. Yeah, 180. I know I just flipped it, and earlier I was checking the temperature, and it was like a little bit less, but nah, they're more than well done. Man, this is what happens when you talk too much. But anyway, look at that. See all that smoke? Ugh. Now that's carcinogen right there. Burnt pieces of chicken turns into carcinogen. It smells delicious. Let's give it a taste. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. Right here. Come here. Come here. You gotta see this. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Try to go crisscross from the grains, right? From the tissue strands. Right in the middle. I want you to see this. I want you to see this beauty. Let's see. It looks very juicy. Mmm. Oh, wow. It's juicy. I was wrong. It is juicy. From all that vinegar. Now here, I don't like the bullshit. Shoot. I was causing a fire back there. It's missing salt. It just tastes like spicy chicken. But you can save it with a little bit of salt. There you go. That's it. That's it. That's good. Let's serve it. Make it a little presentable. Let's make it presentable at least. It's a humble meal, rice and chicken. Now, I do have a criticism of my own cooking right now. Red rice with red chicken. It's not visually pleasing. You know, red on red. I like the contrast. Maybe a white rice, maybe a green rice, yellow rice maybe. But it's all right. Look at that. We're gonna add a little chicken. There you go. Ugh, not the best presentation. Come on now, you can do better. All right, we got a little bit of chicken. Look at that. That's looking good. That's a good amount of chicken. Look at that. I got an idea. Chicken rice, like I said, not visually pleasing. Like, it just kind of blends together, the rice and the chicken. So we need to create a contrast with maybe some sour cream. The white sour cream would amazingly, boom, it'll pop. Or we can add a little cheese. Who doesn't love a good cheese? You've ever been to a Mexican restaurant and you order arroz con pollo? And it's got a little melted cheese in there. Maybe an avocado. Ooh, that sounds good. Did you play Mega Man X on the Super? Of course I did. I did play Mega Man X on the Super. I played Mega Man X and Mega Man X2. Now, I don't remember them because I played them a long time ago, but I'm replaying them. Okay, I hear you. This is very, very spicy. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add just a little bit of mozzarella. Just a little mozzarella. And then a little white cheddar cheese. White cheddar cheese will act and look like a little creamy cheese, like a queso. Right there. We're gonna nuke it for 30 seconds. So Chef Mike, always working hard, the hardest worker in the house, right here. Chef Mike. Say hi to the camera, Chef. So, 30 seconds. That's what they do at your favorite restaurant. They put stuff in the microwave sometimes.
Would you do a bottle for me?
Yeah, food's ready.
Oh, good.
30 seconds in the mix. There you go. Oh, shoot. All right. Microwave this. Excuse me. Look at this. Remember what I was saying? Look at that. 30 seconds right there. That's what we needed. That's melty cheese. Beautiful melty cheese. That's what we needed. Let me get a bottle. Let me get a bottle for my baby. And that cheese, remember, the cheese will save any dinner, anytime. If you suck at cooking, just add a little extra cheese. It'll cover your mistakes. And people are going to say, whoa, you're such a good cook. You're such a good cook. They're not realizing they're just eating melted cheese. That's why it's so good. Of course it's good. Melted cheese is delicious. At any place. Of course it's good. We got a little beans right here. Look at that. Homemade beans. Little leftovers. Look at that. You put those beans right there. Just to complete it. Just to have that little mushiness in there. Look at that. Little beans. Little melted cheese on top of my rice. Oh, 30 seconds is good when it's cold. Because it was cold.
Let's do 22.
When it's room temperature, I do 15, but cold is out there. Anyways, someone's having dinner too. Little baby's having dinner. Huh? There you go. Anyways, dinner's ready. Let's taste it. Look at this. I just want you to see the chicken. 30 seconds. Look, 30 seconds in Chef Mike. That makes a difference. And like I said, it covers that spicy chicken. Fly like a bird and juicy bar. I don't know what that means. But there you go. There you have it. Delicious, nutritious, easy, fast, and amazing. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you go home and you make something similar. Or if you're already home, whip up something similar with whatever you got. It doesn't have to be this. Mix it around. See what you got. Look up some recipes online. All right. Take care. Thank you, everyone, for checking my stream. I appreciate your company so much. And yeah, have a good rest of your evening. And what else? Stay healthy. Not the healthiest around to tell you that, but drink some water. Go for a walk. Maybe stretch. Stretching.